doing a little video, and you see it. I just did a Facebook video, and it's white boy, black boy, race, whatever, how you interpret it. So I'm gonna videotape if I can the video I did on Facebook. Just let me know what your opinion is on it. Thank you for supporting me and everything else. I'm gonna see if I could turn this camera around. All right, there it is. All right, we're gonna start this Facebook video I did, and see what you folks think about it. Okay, and I'm gonna set this up the best I can, and just let me know what your opinion is on it. Okay, let's rock and roll. It's a little barbaric. I know there's an easier way to do this, but all right, hang in there.
Let's try that again. Hello, everybody.
Huh.
Am I on? Yeah, it's staggering. Now I'm alive. Now I'm on. All right. Saturday morning, beautiful weekend. Thank you for anybody that's going to come in here and watch me.
Hang in there, folks.
I'm going to be 60 tomorrow. Out of the 50s. Oh, jeez. You see the title? Not all black boy, white boy, white boy, black boy. All right. Now, for all you haters out there, don't be calling me no black boy. Don't be calling me no black boy. Why is a white boy on commercials, on TV, and everything else, and my best friends were black? We ribbed, we talked smack to each other. We didn't get racial with each other. But why is this candy-ass America with nitpicking on all the stupid stuff? I did a video and somebody said, oh, that was sounding racist. It was actually a black dude that was racist trying to pull a hokey doke on me. And it's like everybody, they're trying to brainwash America into like division of the races. And my mom, God rest her soul, she brought us up. Where we grew up was like the United Nations, and my best friends were black. And so I don't look at the color like this goofy America is nitpicking. If I see some out of place, man to man, I call it out as being out of place. Not because I'm not trying to talk shit about some race or some color. I'm just trying to talk some shit about a person's character. So if they want to turn it into race, then maybe they better check themselves. So what's the demographics of America? Non-Hispanic and whites, 60%. Hispanic Latinas, Hispanic and Latina, 20%. So you got 80% right there. The blacks demographic, about 13% of the population, and then you have Asians and other 1%, 2% to round out 100% of the population. You watch TV, you watch the shows, how come you're seeing all blacks and like Asians they represent the smallest demographic, but why are you seeing them being represented on commercials and TV shows at such a higher proportion? If anybody out there can figure out statistics, I mean, are there any mathematicians out there that can figure out simple math? Or is it just these knuckleheads that run around slinging shit and they don't know what they're talking about? You call me a racist all you want, that means that you're just ignorant. Anybody that knows me, I don't even have to defend myself on being whether I'm racist or not, okay? And so where's the white man or the Hispanic, where are they being portrayed on TV? You see commercials where they look like fools if you happen to find one, or if they're in any type of any content, TV content, they're always portrayed as being stupid or anything else. Well, that's entertainment, and that's what they're doing. Why would the corporate billionaires waste money on something that is just like such a small percentage? And, when they're missing out on 80% of the population that are consumers. So who are these commercials selling to? And in the commercials, they're portraying the blacks and everybody else to be so affluent during all the car commercials, investment commercials. They're being portrayed, and it's not the true representation. So they're trying to make you, yes, there's for the retarded people that want to say, oh, well, yeah, of course we had a black president, whether he was Hawaiian or black, who knows. But of course there's successful blacks in prominent positions. But they're portraying it as sleight of hand. Like it's more prevalent. It's a small percent. Why would corporate billionaires throw away money like that? Why would they throw around money? Throw away money like that? Because they're just trying to brainwash you, like just like Black Lives Matters. Okay, where's the money? They try to divide the country, white and black, and do all that. But at the same time, whites and blacks are interracial, and they make up that demographic is growing rapidly. Interracial relationships, blacks, whites, Asians, blacks, Asians. They're so why do they maintain that? They're trying to divide white and black, but the whites and blacks are going out together and marrying each other at a high rate these days, in case you haven't noticed. So if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, why are they doing that? Where the numbers don't match. Just like Black Lives Matters. Them thieves, yeah, there's incidences that happen with the police and the citizens. Yeah, there's isolated incidents that happen 0.1% in our country, and the media puts it on there like it's happening at a high percentage. And then you nitwits buy it. And then they want you to turn on the police force. Turn on the police force. They put their life out there every day, and then they're trying to convince you, the people, to be anti-cop. Well, when somebody's crawling through your window, Herb, in the middle of the night, don't call 911 then. When someone's crawling through your window, don't call 911, bitch. Okay? So, shout out to the police out there that do their best. Yes, there's incidents that happen, but it's not the true representation of the police. Anybody would know that. So they spew all this bullcrap on the media and everything, and it's not it. Black Lives Matters was the biggest con game ever run, and follow that money. You want to go into a rabbit hole, yeah. And they made a memorial to George Floyd. Yes, George Floyd. They made a memorial. They slapped some paint up there for a couple thousand. Where's the millions and millions? Where's the 400 million? They're laughing all the way to the bank. So they want to continue a narrative of dividing America racially, but in the meantime, blacks and whites are together and marrying and dating at a higher percentage every day. So what's real and what's not, My thing says black boy, white boy. Oh, they could throw around white boy, white boy. I never even felt like saying black boy my whole life. I mean, people, I had friends and acquaintances that might even say, hey, what's up, white boy? You know, but it was, I would say, oh, geez, he called me a white boy. It was more of a different vernacular. I didn't take it as like, you know, it was friendly. I'm not a little bitch, you know, but my closest friends never really said white boy. But if there's people around town or something, they talk a little smack. We talk smack, we talk shit, and then we throw little things around. It ain't fighting words unless it's maliciously communicated. But, you know, someone said, oh, you said something racist on your thing. It's like, what gives these armchair little wimps the right to sling statements out like that? When I fought side by side with my black friends, I don't want to even have to justify my past and what happened racially, because guess what? People didn't like Italians either. The white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, which they call WASPs, they considered Italians just like the blacks, okay? Or the Italian Americans and the Afro-Americans, if you will. So we felt it the same way, but we went on and everything else. So if you figure I just get up here and I'm just trying to wolf shit, I'm spitting facts. Okay? Because they got this woke, candy-ass America that's trying to it's emasculating the men. Everything's gay women. Everything is black women on TV, and they're trying to feminize America. Now, there's black women that strive, educated, and they deserve their positions. But it's out of proportion to the demographics. All right? If there's any thinkers out there that just don't go, oh, geez, that doesn't seem right. Oh. So you approve of two little boys on TV? I just saw yesterday in a commercial, two little boys holding hands and kissing. And the LGBTQ2 and all that rainbow and the pride and all that. If that's the America you want, you got it. Why is it all over the place where it represents such a small percentage of the population? Why would media choose to put that in our faces every day? Sacrilegious. For any Christians out there that believe in the Bible and the precepts therein, we don't even want to talk biblically speaking, let alone morally speaking and socially speaking. But if you black boys out there don't like it, then just call me a white boy, because the black boys that say white boy, they mean it more maliciously. And it's being thrown around in the media left and right. It doesn't affect me, but I hear stuff, that somebody's trying to tell me, oh, why did you say that, Joe? Why did I say that? Why would you formulate a question and even ask why? It's such a double standard. I was trying to prove a point, knucklehead, and not use it maliciously. You high school dropout that got your GED, that doesn't have any sense of intelligence or IQ or any intellect. Come on, Herb. That's what you get with these knuckleheads out there today. Oh, Joe's out there on Facebook talking about Black Boy. Really? Really? You don't know my past. You don't know my history with the blacks. I say the blacks, and it's endearing to me because they're blacks were like family to me. You say the blacks, and you got a different connotation in your mind. You got a different perception. All the people trying to call me out, that's what's really up here. I say the blacks, and you automatically think I'm trying. What's so wrong about saying the blacks, the whites, the blacks, the Puerto Rican? What's so bad about that? Do you got to change the human language to match your candy ass bullshit justification or questions? Come on, man. Those corporate billionaires that are putting those commercials on there and all the media and all that, they're misrepresenting the total true percentages. They're the racists. They're racist. The same multimillionaires that ran the Black Lives Matter campaign, Divide America, where's all the money? They're throwing money away to make you feel, to make the blacks feel like they're succeeding so greatly in America. And in the meantime, in the large cities, the blacks are struggling. We don't want to get into black families, the structure of black families, and there's in any structured family, if the father's missing, there could be problems, and that might lead to crime, poverty in these depressed areas. I lived in them depressed areas in Rochester and Buffalo, and I also did college, extra college work, and taught the 7th, 8th, 9th graders in an all-black school, and there was 2 white people in the school. So don't hand me that bull crap. And well, that's the way it is. The depressed areas. Okay, for whatever the reason that Chicago, the crime, murder, and everything else is being perpetrated by a big percentage of blacks. Okay, it's not like to try to blame, but you got to dig deep. It's the structure of the family and how that family is affected. Homeboys want to go out and gang bang and rock and roll, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Oh, well, the prisons are filled with a lot of blacks. Well, they're doing a bigger percentage of the crime. I'm not going to candy coat anything. And you can't say there's not opportunities for non-whites or non-Hispanics or anything like that. Because ever since affirmative action and everything else, they're lowering the grades for everybody to get in. You know what you need to get into college these days? You know what you need to get in college these days to qualify? A pen or a pencil. Okay? So enough of that other bullshit. And then when they try to figure out, then when they do achieve college and they reach college and they got pushed all the way through high school, because I was there, and they lowered all the SATs and everything else. They got the state aid. They pushed them all. Whoever made it to college, they didn't have 8th grade math competency. And then they went on to, they couldn't tackle, and they ended up failing out or dropping out within 65% ended up failing or dropping out within the first or second semesters. Come on, folks. Don't just cry and say nobody's got a chance in America and all that other ancient bullshit. I grew up in a certain demographic. Some went on to be police, prison guards, firemen, pot dealers, educated, or anything. We're all there in the same place with the same opportunities. Don't cry like a bitch like nobody ain't had no chance. Okay? So all you black boys that want to say that white boy, well, what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Oh, the white boy got the advantage? Really? If you feel like you're the underdog, get out there and throw some punches. Get out there and get on your game. Get educated. Progress. Financial aid, student loan, it's all out there. All right? Everybody trying to divide. And I'm a really? I was dating black girls back when there was hardly any non-blacks dating black. I didn't think it was such a big to-do or like, oh, geez, I just saw just a nice girl or whatever. My daughter's mixed. Her mother's mixed. She's a nice person, a nice mother. I didn't think, oh, geez. So all you people out there that want to sling shit and don't even know what the hell you're talking about, stay in your cubby holes, watch that media news that got your heads all twisted. You're buying what they're selling, and then you're the first ones to come out of your mouth with just gibberish and garbage that's not backed up by any statistical foundation. And that's all. And while they're all trying to convince you and dividing, well, interracial couples is growing exponentially larger than black and black, black man, black woman couple, white man, white woman couple. They're rising exponentially at a higher rate than any other situation out there. White man, white woman, black man, black woman. You know, so everybody's dating outside of their race. So while they're all crying and trying to get everybody to believe all this gibberish, we're all people, we're all friends, and we're all husbands and wives. It's mixing up even more and more. And while you're doing all that, while you're being distracted by all that bull crap, the government and everything else is destroying the foundation of America. Perverted media, perverted city councils, perverted LGBTQ XYZ. Now, I don't have anything against the lesbians or the homos. I don't have anything against them. But it shouldn't be represented as a big percentage in the people's faces, let alone children. Okay? That's all. That's all. I knew gays or lesbians growing up. I treated them face value. Face value. Everybody has a right to that. It's not biblical, but I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner myself. But, you know, don't put it out there like, I'm sure a major part of the population that watches TV and a commercial comes on, I think it's pretty safe to say that they would not like their 8-year-old son to see a commercial where there's two 10-year-old boys kissing. I think that's a safe statement to say. All right? Who are the directors? Who's the money? Who are the corporations behind that? So, if you want to call me white boy, call me white boy. You know? I don't know how white that is, but you know, if you say black boy, you could say it endearing if you have black friends, but we didn't roll like that. We didn't roll like that. We didn't roll like that. We might talk smack playing sports and we rib on each other, but we were all brothers. We were all different colors, but we were brothers and sisters where we came from. And you know, I'm not buying into today's woke bullshit and the division that they're trying to perpetrate, and they got everything perverted. that's the America you want, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't affect me. But if somebody's trying to call me out and say, well, that was something racist or something you said, and that person is actually racist, you know how the guilty is always the first one to accuse someone else? The guilty are always the first one to try to accuse, to deflect that off to somebody else while they rock and roll with their hate and racism. All right, folks. So if I'm a white boy and you're a black boy, we're all, or a white woman or a black woman, or a white girl or a black girl, whatever your vernacular is, however you want to perceive it, you know what? At the end of the day, we try to be Americans, and then we first and foremost, we try to be brothers and sisters with love and compassion. All right? Don't try to call me no racist when you don't know anything about me, okay? That curveball ain't gonna get over the plate. That's off. That's off. And when you wanna sling shit about me or America, have some numbers to defend. You know, if you're gonna present a case to a court and a jury, have some evidentiary proof. Have some facts. Don't get up there and just talk out of the side of your mouth and just think, oh yeah, gee, somebody will believe it. Yeah, everybody rah, 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 and you know, someone will get on the bandwagon. No. Mm-mm. We're in more racial harmony today, I'd like to believe, because there's more interracial couples. Interracial. My daughter is interracial, okay? But I'm not buying what you knuckleheads and non-thinkers and low IQs and low intellects out there talking smack that you know nothing about. You're the first racist people that get into a bar and use the N-word and all that stuff, and then you leave the bar, you go out to society, and then you try to put this other mask on and act a certain way. Run that shit by someone else, Herb. I'm the wrong guy for it. I'm the wrong guy. I have common sense, let alone intellect and intelligence. And I've been there and back when it comes to races and everything else. So I want to get that off my chest, folks. Tomorrow I'm going to be 60. This white boy is going to turn 60 years old. Thank you, Jesus. I made it this far. And anybody from any different nationality or race or how you want to describe all that, you know, let's look beyond all that. Enjoy your life. I'll be 60. Enjoy your loved ones. Hey, Torres, thank you. So, you know, let's not get caught up in all that hoopla and everything else. You got the media, you got TV shows, you got all that bull crap, you got Fox News, CNN. Outside of that, live your lives. Don't take the bait. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy them people. Tell them you love them while you're still alive. In the living years. In the living years. Tell them while they're alive. Don't cry at the funeral. Tell them while they're alive that you love them. So let's not buy in to all this black boy, white boy, racial division and all that. It gets you off your game. All right? At the end of the day, you have to support yourself and your family, and you have to get along, and you have to provide an enriching life for yourself. So I just want to do this video because you want to play that black boy, white boy game. I'm the wrong guy for that. All right? I'm the wrong guy for that. Tony knows where I grew up. Good man, Tony. You know. I'm not saying I didn't hate some black mofos out there, because there was just some bad actors, just like there's white bad actors. I'm not just saying, oh, they're black, I just accept. No, there's some rogue black mofos out there, just like there's some white rogue mofos out there. So with that being said, you just find your people, get along, and if you stay in your lane with your, well, that's fine. You have a right to live your life like you want. But you're trying to divide the races, white and black, and the vernacular, white boy, black boy, and all that, ooh, and all that. It's kindergarten. It's kindergarten bullshit. It's just kindergarten. You know, don't take the bait. And then you get all upset, and then you ruin your day, and you're trying to nitpick on stupid stuff. Life is short. I'll be 60 tomorrow. Life is short. Life expectancy 72. So I'm looking at 12. Hopefully, please, Jesus. So thank you, Tony. It was good to hear from you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Anybody else that comes on here, I love you all. Let's get along. You know, if you wanna throw, you wanna sling shit, come with some facts, okay? Come right here and sit on my couch, and let's go back and forth. Let's go back and forth and have a discussion. I invited two black that talk shit. They don't want to come on here because they'll get ripped apart. Not that I got any higher in the or anything, just basic facts that a sixth grader could articulate. That's all. It's common sense and logic. I don't have to be such a great, intelligent speaker to out-debate somebody. I'm open for somebody to come in and sit down and let's talk things over. I'm not the end-all of knowledge on everything. I have my beliefs that I stand firm on. And you ain't going to get any curveballs by me, because I'm going to hit a 3-run homer. So, you know, that's that. I said a lot already. So, for those that see black boy in the thumbnail, too bad. For those that see white boy in the thumbnail, too bad. Too bad. All right. God bless you all. Thanks, folks.